Please welcome back to the show my friend Franklin Graham. Franklin, my wife had a wonderful time working with Samaritan's Purse staff and volunteers. She's ready to go back, and boy, does she sing the praises of the phenomenal work that's being done by Samaritan's Purse.
Oh, Governor, she was a hit. Everybody loved her, and I'm so grateful for the volunteers that come from really around the world to come help other people who leave the comfort of their homes, like your wife did, to go to a strange country, take cold showers, work hard all day, scrubbing mold and mud and sand, and we just couldn't do this work without the volunteers. So please tell your wife a big thank you from me and all of us at Samaritan's Purse.
Well, I appreciate it. She does plan on coming back. The only thing, I got to be honest, she didn't love those cold showers very much, but in spite of that, she'll come back. Let's talk about these incredible shoe boxes that Samaritan's Purse has been doing for a long time. I've got a couple in front of me. I know you've got one opened up. Tell us about what the shoe boxes are all about.
Well, it's about taking Christmas to children around the world, doing this in Jesus' name. I want the children of the world to know the true meaning of Christmas, that God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever, and that's the children of the world and each and every person, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but should have everlasting life. And these are packed by families, individuals, by children. We ask people to put items in there for a girl or a boy. Put a letter in there, and this one's got a letter, and it's got we ask people, put your picture so that the child who gets the box sees who gave the box. Put your address back there, and then put toys. This one's got a soccer ball, it's got the pump with it, it's got a teddy bear, harmonica, toothbrush, these kinds of things. But before you send the box to us, we just ask people to just take a moment and pray for the child who's going to get the box.
It's an incredible undertaking, 11 million of these shoe boxes. I will tell you this, I'd be a little hesitant to put my picture in it. I don't want to scare these kids. So maybe I'd just do some boxes and write them a note, but not put the picture in there. I don't want to ruin their Christmas. But let me ask you about some of these kids.
Well, no, but put your wife's picture.
I'll put her picture. That might not scare them. You have personally distributed many of these boxes around the world at Christmas time. Tell us about one of the memories you have of handing a box that is specifically for a child and the joy in their face and what they did that just stick with you even now.
Well, we were in Kosovo, and this was during the fighting in Kosovo about 20 years ago. And I remember giving a box to a kid in a school. All the windows had been blown out due to the fighting. There was no heat in the school, concrete building, no windows, kids sitting at their desk, and it was about 30 degrees. It was below freezing, it was cold. And all the kids had coats on except one kid didn't have a jacket. And we passed out the boxes and we count to 3. Everybody opened their boxes except this kid opened his and he put the lid back on it. And I thought, well, maybe he got a bad box. I better go check it out. So I went and said, don't you want to see what's in the box? And he said, okay. We opened it up, and there was like a napkin and some stuff that looked like it had been crocheted. Maybe it was, I didn't know, but I took that out, and underneath it, there was a leather bomber jacket. You know, one of these jackets that has the fleece like they wore during the Second World War, the guys on the B-17s?
Yeah.
A leather bomber jacket. And he pulled this out. The whole class stopped. This was the only kid who did not have a jacket. And we put it on him, and it fit him. I believe God intended that jacket to go to that kid.
How can an individual be a part of Operation Shoebox?
Well, first of all, they can go to Samaritan's Purse, to our website, and SamaritansPurse.org. You click on the Operation Christmas Child link, and gives you all the instructions about how to pack a box. We'll send you one of these boxes, and then you can make it for a boy or a girl. And then you can actually follow the box too, and that's really cool, Governor. You can put a barcode on there, and you can actually track to see what country your box goes to. So that's a lot of fun for families to track that box. And then we have a discipleship course. After it's all said and done for the kids, that accept Christ into their hearts. It's called The Greatest Journey. It's a 12-lesson discipleship course that we offer through the churches in 110 different countries. These are countries that support Operation Christmas Child, churches that do the distribution in those countries. And for kids that accept Christ, they can come back to the church for a discipleship course. This year, 2019, we had a little over 4 million children enrolled in a 12-week discipleship course. We believe in 2020 we'll see somewhere north of 5 million children taking this.
I can't thank you enough for all that Samaritan's Purse is doing, and especially with this extraordinary effort for children. Franklin, thank you very much.
Governor, thank you, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Now go to SamaritansPurse.org. That's how you can participate in this great Christmas tradition. And hey, anyone can pack a shoebox, even me. And the National Collection Week starts on Monday, November the 18th. There is even a collection site right near where you live. So be sure, spread some joy as we celebrate the birth of Jesus. Just visit SamaritansPurse.org.